Games usually have a gimmick to them, correct? For example, Sonic games are fast, Zelda games require puzzle solving. Dive is no different to this idea, though being inspired by Pizza Tower, Grace, and more games. They prove to make a game in a department and know what they're doing. If you don't know what Dive is, it is a platformer game on Roblox that specializes in speedy gameplay. Maps are randomly generated, and when you make it to the end of a map, you can vote for things to buy, enemies to summon, and curses to get. After that happens, you go through another map, making the game get more difficult the more you play. Today I will be showing how and why Dive does a great job at making high risk and high reward. Starting off, we should start with a big mechanic in the game, that being skips are an essential part of the game. You get a big cash bonus if you make it to the end of the map super fast, so that forces you to go as fast as you can to get to the end. Although this game is centered off speeding through, sometimes you have to take your time. So you have to risk falling, skipping a lot of potential points, or even dying to get a big cash bonus at the end. It is incredibly worth it in the early game, and is the main strategy I suggest if you are trying to get super far. With that being said about skips, it is time to get to curses. Curses are a fun addition to the game that can help or hinder you during your game. You get 3 options for curses, all of them being different. Most curses are ones that only have a negative effect, but some of them are very difficult but give you an amazing reward. For example, Greed Coin, the one on the screen. This allows you to get 25% more money, but if you touch a red coin, you lose a lot of money. Another good example of a high-risk, high-reward curse is Lap 2. What this does is make it so you have to run back from where you started in the map a second time. And for the most part, if you mess up once, you lose. But the payout is insane, 75% more money. It is definitely worth the risk if you are really good at dodging and are with a big team. Well, that is about it. Wait, what is that? So I forgot to mention altars. There are currently only 2 altars in the game, that being the Chaos altar, which is the one with a coin at the top. It gives you an incredible amount of coins, but spawns in a big amount of enemies. And there's a curse in the game that lets you get more money in the altar, but it forces you to take on more enemies. This allows you to get more money for upgrades, but risks you dying by the overwhelming amount of enemies. The second altar being jackpot altars, and they have a die on the top of them. They give you a random effect ranging from double coins to instantly summoning tick, which pretty much kills you instantly if you stop in place. Jackpot is a high risk, high reward through chance. I wanted to mention that going for altars is completely optional, meaning if you are already overflowed by enemies, you don't have to take a risk. In middle and late game, altars are often going to be your main moneymaker, so take the gamble and hope you survive. Or don't take a gamble, but risk not being able to afford an insanely helpful upgrade. With that being said, that's all. That's all for today's video. Please play Dive, it is amazing. Make sure to like and subscribe so I can make more content like this in the next vid.